Hello, xin chào, this is Vanessa again, and in this short video, I'm gonna share with you the 3 things that will repel the Vietnamese woman the most. In fact, they can be a make or break factors when she consider to be with you for a long-term relationship or for a marriage. So, are you ready to learn about them?
But first, how would you like an ongoing supply of free reports, helpful resources and unique cultural insights for meeting, dating and marrying a Vietnamese woman? Too easy. Just take a quick moment to subscribe and click the bell icon, and you'll never miss out again.
Okay, so before I get right into the points of the topic today, let me just share with you real quick that every single Vietnamese woman is different, and for that reason, these lists that I'm about to share with you is more related to my personal observation as well as all the Vietnamese lady that I have known, learn, interact, and talking to. One more important thing I want to share with you too, as I have been sharing with you on each of my videos, which is that we have created this channel with our best intention to share with you our most practical, our personal, our own experiences and information that we have known. Therefore, I strongly believe that a lot or maybe a few of our viewers may have a different personal experiences or may have different perspectives from a certain topics on the topics that that we are sharing. Then that's absolutely okay, because we are human beings, you know, and then you should have that. You should have your own voice, your own opinions. And if and we would love to hear from you if you can share it with our viewers, so we can broaden our perspectives and experiences, okay, to share with everyone. But if you do, please do it respectfully, so we can keep the channel and the environment most positive and in a healthy and in a healthy way, okay? And I would thank you so much for doing that, okay? And then okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So here are the 3 things that would turn off the Vietnamese woman right away. I have to say it's gonna be a big red flags if she's seen this from you, especially when the first few times that you guys talking to each other or interact with each other. Okay, the first one I have to say is a poor manner, or if you're not treating others people with respect. What do I mean by that? Because especially I have shared with you from some of my other videos that our culture, we always have a high respect to the older people and for our family members, for our loved ones. You have a chance to go out for coffee or eat, you know. Even I have to say that, you know, in the Vietnamese society, it's still acceptable for you to kind of be a little rude to the waiter, waitress, or the staff or your employee, right? But that is for society. But if you go out with a Vietnamese woman on the first couple of dates, or talking to her, and you show your attitude, or you act rude, or screaming or yelling to the waiter, waitress, you know, just those people around you, or or even, you know, with her friends, or, you know, like saying something badly and all that, then that would turn her off right away. Because that's how I am when I when I first started to learn about someone. I would watch how they treat other people, or how they talk about the other people, and from there I would consider, okay, and you know, if he's a good guy or not, or if he's someone that I want to consider to be a more serious relationship. And especially with the elder, is a complete turn off for not having a right manners or proper respect for them. So if you interact, or if you talk about or asking about her parents or her family members or her loved ones, and you should always, I highly recommend that you should always ask her about how their well-being first, on almost every conversation. So which means that she would consider, oh, you are such a caring person, and you are very thoughtful and respect, you respect her parents, her grandparents, her loved one, the one that's especially the one that's really, really close to her. Then it means that it shows that you are a caring person. So that would be a plus for you. But then again, I'm sharing with you with the attention that you would do it from your heart, not and you learning it as one of the culture or the perspective of the Vietnamese lady. Okay, I'm not asking you and sharing you here so you can fake in it. Okay, but then of course you cannot just fake it forever, right? Agree? And the second thing that would turn off the Vietnamese woman, and I think majority of the women as well, is that a poor grooming, especially when you first talk to her, even through video call, or if you interact with her and you don't shave, you don't dress well. I'm not saying like you have to dress up, okay? You don't have to dress up, but if you clean and look neat, or if you in the shirt and it's ironing, it's not wrinkle, and then your hair, and your appearance, that you look neat and you look clean, and then of course that is a plus for her. Otherwise, in the opposite side, it's really, really a turn off for her if you be with her, because for those, especially I'm be sharing with you related to those independent, though career oriented type of woman. So therefore they learn to love themselves, and if they look at you, so if you consider this, you put yourself into her shoes, if you expect her to look good and you don't look good for her, then who would want to go out or be with someone that that don't look good, don't know how to love themselves? That's what I should say. Because nowadays, with the knowledge, with the relationship knowledge, and with the societies growing, then we will consider that, first of all, for anybody, I believe, even male or female, you need to know how to love yourself first. Then you can love and take care of other people around you or your loved ones, right? So if you don't even put time or effort and thought into taking care of yourself, how can you guarantee that, or how can she trust you that you would do that for her in a relationship or in a marriage? Okay, so that's another thing I want to share with you. And then the third one could be another totally turn off for her, is being possessive. And like I share with you, because of the Vietnam society and cultures and own teachings, that they believe that it's male dominated. So therefore, the Vietnamese woman in the previous the Vietnamese women in the previous generations, or a little older, of course they didn't have any voice. They couldn't speak up. They have to suffering most of the time, or enduring in their relationship or marriage. But nowadays, again, I'm sharing with you this perspective from the independent woman, a strong woman, or the woman who know who she is, and she is financially independent. Therefore, of course, she have the knowledge, and she would look into having a long-term relationship or marriage with someone that respect her and treat her as an equal. That's what I always been emphasize and share with you and remind you on each of my video. Okay, so if you and then of course she wants to take care of herself, and she would love to have her own time sometime. Of course, in any good relationship, I believe in the best, to have a best relationship, you need to give each other some space. They need to be individual first, and then when they be with you, they can give you the best of who they are, right? And therefore, she would, the same thing that she would love to do, like she would like to have a good time, a good night out, go for coffee, go do her own thing, or just herself, go to the gym, take care of herself, go to get facial, by herself or with friends. Okay, and therefore I recommend that you give her space. You need to respect that. Okay, and she would vice versa, she would do the same. She would do the same thing to you, right? Don't keep calling her, texting her, following her, or even, I know a lot of men is so jealous and possessive to the point that they put it on the phone where you can share the location and all that. If you're in a healthy and you are so much in love with each other, or you care for her safety and all that, then it's okay to do that. Or if she voluntarily lets you do that, then that's okay. But if you do that secretly behind her back, then I don't think it's a good thing. Or if she just talked to her male friend, then you get upset about it. It would be a turn off too. I didn't have enough knowledge about relationship as I am now, and of course because I'm followed the old teaching, and because of my especially my mom, my parents, in the generation where we didn't have a open talking among the family members, so that's really didn't help. Especially my mom I have shared with you that she's the best mom in the world, don't get me wrong, but she really strict about it, and she only believes that you should only be with one guy your whole life. So therefore, I didn't have anyone to talk to or getting some advices for relationship at the time. So of course, that's why I have done my best, and I'm trying my best to share with a lot of Vietnamese women that I know, the younger generation, and for my viewers here too. Hope that you have some basic or some foundation for relationship knowledge, some information about it, that so it would help you to be long lasting, or to help you to avoid a lot of mistakes that I have been through myself, as well as the people I know. So it will help you cut the time and have a better relationship, right? So again, go back to my story here, is that he was so possessive to the point that I talked to my guy friend, who we have known for like 20 years. We've been friends for 20 years, and I call in front of him, because at the time I believe that, okay, you need to respect the other person, and you shouldn't do anything that you hide behind the other person. So when my guy friend called and I was in the car or in the room with him, I would pick up the phone and we just talk for a little bit, so he would know that there's nothing that I'm gonna hide from him, right? But then he would started feel uneasy about it, and he looking for my friend's phone number, and even called my friend and asking about me and all of that. So I go out with my sister, my niece, and all that. He would keep calling me every 5 or 7 minutes or 10 minutes or so, and ask where I'm at and what I'm doing. So those are the hints that I didn't really pay attention. I just thought at the time that he cared, or he loved me. He loved me so much that that's why he behaved like that. But again, if you make she feel like suffocated, or she feel like you are so possessive and you so controlling like that, it's not a good sign. It would be a red flag for her. So that will actually kill her feeling toward you. Okay, so Okay, so let me go ahead and summarize the 3 points that I just shared with you. First of all, the poor manners, or how you treat the other people around you. And the second thing is poor grooming. The third thing is being possessive. Those are the 3 things that will turn off the Vietnamese woman. I have to say a big turn off. My intention to share with you this list, hoping that you would learn something from it, and if you realize that you may get close to that, then you would be open to fix yourself, to acknowledge that, and to improve yourself, to learn, to understand about the cultures, about the Vietnamese woman feeling, emotions, or thinking, so you can start improving yourself, develop yourself to be a better person. So once you already be the best version of yourself, you will definitely meet the best version of the other half. I strongly believe that. I just want to have a call to action for you is, how do you want your relationship or your marriage gonna be? Then that's how much you need to put in investing, develop, and grow yourself. Okay, so if you want to have a best relationship, then you need to be a best version of yourself. And if you have any of your personal experience or questions or feedback, don't hesitate to put it down in the comment section below. Okay, we would love to hear from you. And once again, thanks so much. I definitely see you on my upcoming video. But last but not least, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, so you won't miss out on any upcoming videos that we're sharing with you. This is Vanessa Ho. Thanks so much, and I see you again. Xin chào tạm biệt, hẹn gặp lại. Bye bye.